Okay, hey ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming back to part 2 of the video. Um, we left off in the middle of day 3 right there at the end where I had just caught that chub in the middle of the rain right before the end. I'm trying to make the videos about an hour long each, so they're easier to view. The one on Twitch will be the full length version after I go back and make the edits. But anyway, so this is part 2. We're still spring day 3. Oh, crud. I didn't realize the time had advanced on me. Alright, so we're going to catch one more and then we're going to go back. Now I'll have to remember that. Hit pause next time. But yeah, we caught a good number of fish today. And the goal is to try to catch the, try to get enough money to get a particular item in the game. If we're really, really lucky, we can get both of them, but I don't think we're going to get both of what I'm trying to get. Alright, last fish. We're going to run back to the farm real quick because I screwed up a little bit. Alright, put that away. Take everything with the stars on them. I'm going to take one of that, one of that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. And I'm going to run back to front. Yeah, I kind of screwed up on the time there. I'll have to remember that for part 3. Because this is going to be several parts. For YouTube anyway. I guess on Twitch you guys will get the one completely full-length video. Because it's easier for me to post the entire video to Twitch at one time. YouTube, I don't like to post long videos anymore because of the way YouTube is. Hour-long chunks will help people out a little bit more that way. Alright, so we're literally going to take all of this stuff and sell it. And try to hop into bed by midnight. Thankfully, I didn't screw that up too bad. And there we go, level 2 fishing. We learned how to make bait, but we can't do that yet. And like I said, we might have got level 3, we might not have. 963 gold. I think we almost have enough for one of the items I want. Getting level 2 fishing unlocks a better fishing rod. Right, so like I said, make it a habit. My spirits are a little happy, and then living off the land, like I said, it's a good idea to read these. See, they even tell you to check down where I've been going to get the spring onions. Alright, so temporarily put that away, grab our water can. Now there's a glitch. You see that one plant right there? It looks like it's wet. There's a glitch once in a while that for whatever reason, like, it won't water itself, or it'll carry over and won't grow the proper way the next day. If that happens, don't let it bother you too much. I mean, it drove me bananas when it did it the first time, but then I just realized there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know of any way to fix it outside of watering everything on a rain day, but that kind of defeats the purpose of the rain. Alright. So we're going to drop that. We're going to grab this back because we are going to go fishing again. Yes, again. Because we still need to make a lot of money. Okay, we probably will have enough money to get the better fishing rod. Actually, if we are... The only reason why I'm bringing the old fishing rod with me is that for some godforsaken reason we don't have enough money for it, but we should. I think the new fishing rod is 1800 gold, so... But bring your old fishing rod just in case. Fortunately, you're stuck with it. And you can throw it away, but I don't recommend throwing it away. We'll just throw it in a box and probably never look at it again. But yeah, do the same thing we always do. We're going to run down, grab our spring onions first because we want to make sure we have spring onions. You notice I didn't chop any trees today because I want to take the extra time to walk. It takes a while to walk because we have to make the extra trip down to the beach anyway. But we're going to go further than we normally do. Oh look, there's a spring onion up here. Whoa! Alright, well, we've got a few. That's always nice. They said tomorrow in game day we're going to spend a lot of time chopping trees. we're going to take a break from fishing to literally bang the heck out of trees. Because there's a trick to banging out the trees that we can do on the farm. Because one of the things we need to do, we need a lot of wood. We need like we need 300 wood for another thing that we have to get in town. And getting it on Friday is actually the best way to do it. Alright, so check the trash cans on your way through. Oh look, we got trash in the trash can. We don't need any seeds yet. We'll get seeds tomorrow. Okay, we got another quest. Can someone bring me a Joja Cola, Alex? This one's the cheesy one. You can choose to do this one or not. I'm gonna say yes because there's a real cheesy way to do this one. And we should have enough time to do it. It'll just mean that we're gonna waste a little bit of time. But yeah, I'm gonna walk around the beach again. Okay, the reason why we need to bang out wood, I'm going to show y'all. Oh, cool, we got an oyster. Is this right here. It says we need 300 pieces of wood, and there's a bunch of stuff over here. This will still be available tomorrow, but we want to get the wood by tomorrow because on Saturday it resets. Alright, so we're going to go in here, we're going to talk to Willie, and this is what you want, the fiberglass rod. Buy the fiberglass rod. Sell whatever stuff you might have found on the beach, and then just buy as much of this as you can afford now. If you have the quests here, cash them in, and literally buy as much as you can. Now, if you right-click on it, you only get one. If you left-click on it, you only get one. Okay? But if you shift and then hit left, you get 5 at a time. So just do that until you run out of money. Then you're going to go into your menu here. You're going to go into your inventory, left click on it, and right click on top of the fiberglass rod. And now you've got the bait equipped to the rod. And then, of course, this little bamboo rod is worthless now to us because we have this one. Now, what the bait does, the bait increases the chances of catching fish. Oh, there's bubbles. But we're not going to fish in the ocean yet. You may eventually want to, depending on your needs, but we're not going to touch the ocean right now. And we're going to take a quick walk this way. Yeah, I got to get it around 12 o'clock. And, oh, bonus forageables. Nice. Whoa, there's a few of them out here. Alright, 3 daffodils. That's pretty cool. I was going to just hit the trash cans. And, oh, a red mushroom. That's nice. That's good money. You don't want to eat that mushroom. It'll make you sick. But, that's definitely good money. I'm glad I went over there. They said that's RNG right there. Okay, so I should be able to... Is it too early? Yeah, I gotta wait until 12. Alright, so we gotta kill a few more minutes. So what we're going to do... There's a reason why I need to go into the saloon. We'll just look up here real quick to see if there's anything floating around. Any more flowers or anything. Okay, there we go. One more daffodil. Alright, so just do a quick circle like that. It'll kill the time that you need. Like I said, I'm doing this because I need to get the soda for Alex. I'm just going to have to wait and chill out. And if you right-click, you can shake the bush. That's what I'm doing there. Come on. Thank you. Alright, just... Yeah, so for the Joja Cola, there's a cola vending machine right here. Buy it for 75. Oh, I don't have enough money. Lols. Well, I forgot I used it all. Okay, well, I'm gonna go see Pierre then real quick. I think the daffodils will give me enough. Oh, yeah, I can sell the 4 daffodils. That's 120. Now we'll go buy the Joja. Lol. That type of thing I forget sometimes. It's like, oh, you gotta make sure you actually have the money. Star. Alright, so I just killed a half hour of game time. That's not a big deal. And so with the bait, it's going to work out. Alright, so we got a Joja Cola. Now, Joja Cola, it's a minor energy thing. if you can fish them up, oddly enough, they're something that you can catch as trash in the water sometimes. All right, so give that to him. The only reason why I'm doing that is because of the social. You get hearts when you do those. So, all right, so we're gonna run like a maniac to our lake now, and we're gonna go fish. And so today's gonna be the last chance fishing. We're gonna skip it tomorrow because we're gonna focus on wood harvesting tomorrow because we want to collect a lot of wood. Plus, it'll give us a big boost to our foraging skill. And if I get lucky, I might be able to give a gift to Linus. There's a reason why I'm gifting Linus. He actually gives you a really cool recipe. Okay, so we got everything we need. Put the bamboo pole in there. We have a fiberglass rod. Now the fiberglass rod does have a slight extension to the range. Plus, it makes it a little bit easier to catch stuff. Like I said, the bait is the important part. Now you do waste bait if you collect algae and stuff like that. It does still cost that one piece of bait. But putting the bait on the rod does speed up the RNG a little bit, so you will catch more fish than if you're using a bamboo pole. It doesn't improve the quality, it just improves the opportunities. And this is where you can really ramp up your catching speed too. It's like once you see you got like a little bit bigger catching space. So yeah, this is when you can really ramp up your fishing. You should get level 3 out of this if you haven't got it already. If you're insanely lucky, you might be up at 4. But if you're at level 3 at this point, you're in really good shape. Like I said, don't worry about the perfects, just go for the fish. And you can see we've already caught a lot more than we normally would have. Whoop! Give me that box. And, oh, we got an artifact. Cool. We got a piece of the skeleton. Oh yeah, by the way, that bait that we caught, we'll add that onto our rod in a bit, including the ones that we have in the box. If you happen to have caught any bait from the boxes, it would just be helpful. Alright. Last fish, and then we'll empty out and reload. And eat the algae. All that good stuff again. As you can see, it does make it a little bit faster. So 1800 gold is your key for today. If you got 1800 gold and you got this fishing rod, you're in really good shape. Alright, so we'll do this real quick. Grab all the bait out of there. Go here, add that to our rod. Yeah, 100 bait's actually really good shape. Sometimes you won't have that many, but if you happen to have around 100, you're in good shape. And just keep going. I want those perfects. I'm going to try for more perfects now. Give me the box. Geode again. Oh, wow, another box? That's pretty cool. Oh my god! RNG motherload. Okay, so this right here is a weapon. This is actually kind of rare to get this early in the game. Wow, I'm actually surprised that one popped up. Diamond, that's very excellent. Another artifact. That's excellent. More bait. Alright, so let's drop the bait on the rod. Alright. Whoa, I was not expecting any of that. Holy moly. Okay, so that's the kind of RNG you could have happen to you. Like that, like a random weapon like that, that thing's exceedingly rare. I'll explain weapons at a different point in the game. But that one's not overly useful as a weapon, but it's still pretty funny that I got that one. Wow, you're being kind of rough. Yeah, that one RNG to just be a stronger version. Took a little bit more work to catch him. Having a chest pop up with 4 items in is really rare, especially 4 good quality items like that. Well, the bait's not a good quality item per se, but I mean the diamond, the trident, and the freaking artifact, that's pretty rare to have that kind of combination happen. So that's a possibility, guys. It's the type of thing you could get if you catch those boxes, which is why it's worth going for them. And as you can see, we're using less energy now because we leveled up a couple times in our fishing, so we're actually able to cast more often, too. And you're getting stronger and stronger, farmer. And if you really, really need to, you can always leave your fishing rod here for the extra space to carry fish back itself. It's entirely up to you. Oh wow, another box. Alright, let's see what's in the box. Oh, you came to meet me. How nice of you. And geode stone and more bait. Alright, so... Oh, hold on. Alright. So we've picked up so much extra bait. The game has actually given us... I've got 118 bait on this rod now. Pretty cool. So yeah, by this point you should be in a pretty good rhythm. These fish shouldn't be too terrible hard to catch. Especially if you got the good rod and you're using all the bait. And so all the money we spent is probably going to come back to us. I did that and I realized my inventory was full. That's why I held on to it. I was kind of cursing at myself in my head there. I got lucky. Alright, looks like I'm going to eat an onion here. I'm going to eat just one. This will give me a little bit boost in my energy. But the amount of fish I'm catching, I probably don't even need it, but... But yeah, you'll notice we've caught a significantly higher number of fish today, just because they're having this rod and bait. Eventually, you probably shouldn't have to buy any more bait, because you have the crafting recipe, and I'll show you how that's going to be useful. Alright, so we got the box and we got the fish. Let's see what we got. 2 more artifacts? Are you kidding me? Holy moly. Wow. RNG plus 1 today, man. You guys are going to feel bad about this if you try this and you don't get all these artifacts like I've been getting. I'm actually going to have to make an artifact run. I was going to do that anyway, but I'm going to have to... I'll do the artifact run on Saturday. That's actually kind of freaky. Wow, so much stuff. It's craziness. Actually really weird. Alright, we gotta empty out again. Oh dear god, this box is getting full. That's a sign of a really, really good run at fishing if that box is getting full. I may not actually be able to carry all of it back with me that I need to carry back. Oh, we're still going strong. Okay, so now we can try the bubbles here. Depending on if we catch anything here in the next second or two. There we go. Oh, a box. Of course it would be a box. Okay, so what the bubbles are, they act like bait. They enhance your catching ability. If you get those blue sparkles like I just got, that means you hit them. And a lot of times you'll just catch fish faster. It shortens the amount of time you have to wait between alerts that you caught something. Now the fact that my energy is so low, I'm not going to probably catch too many, but geez, another box. A diamond and more bait? Are you freaking kidding me? Dude. Right, I'm going to eat this chub just because. Oh, it looks like we're going to extra innings here with the fishing. So if you get bubbles like this and you're in a good spot and you've got plenty of energy... Another box? Are you kidding me? Whoa. This is actually kind of freaky. Alright, well the bubbles went away, but we got another box out of it, and yeah, got copper. Alright. Jeez. That was freaking eerie how many boxes I'm catching today. Very eerie. Alright, this will be our last catch. Alright, so I gotta reorder everything here. Okay, so everything with the stars on it first. Wow, I got so much stuff. Got so much stuff, man. Holy crap. I was not expecting this. I really was not expecting this. I gotta take the onions with me because I need those for tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave the fishing rod behind. Yeah, I don't need it, but that's freaking crazy. Alright, yes, I'm going to leave the fishing rod behind. I'm going to take one of these diamonds with me. Those diamonds are worth 750 gold, guys. Just saying. I'm gonna leave my fishing rod because I kind of have to today. Alright, we're going to separate one spring onion out. There's a reason for this. We'll go talk to Linus here. I'm giving him another gift because I'm trying to make friends with him. See, you can give people up to 2 gifts in a given time period. I'm trying to make friends with him because I want him to teach me the stuff that he knows. And the only way to get him to do that is to make friends with him. Oh wow, we got a leak up here too? This is why you keep an extra space in your inventory. Now, if we're really lucky here, it might be entirely possible we have 2,000 gold more, 2,000 plus gold tomorrow. Might as well go ahead and collect this. I've got a feeling I'm going to be... Alright, so we're going to sell that, sell these, and sell the diamond. I got a feeling I'm going to have over way over 2,000 gold tomorrow. Alright, level 3 fishing. That's really good. Level 4 fishing, even better. So we did it. We double leveled. That's just because of how much stuff we caught, man. So if you're at level 4 fishing at this point, you're doing way better than the curve will indicate. And let's see how much money we got. That right there is excellent. So we got way over what I was looking for. I was looking for at least 2,000. See, all those fish added up, man. That's a lot of money there. And then, of course, like I said, we got that diamond. We got lucky with the diamond. So I had an extra one. All right, so 2,565 gold. That is incredible. Incredible. Tomorrow says it's going to rain again. Okay. And Marnie, this happens with Marnie. She's going to come give you a dog or a cat. Yes, you want to adopt it. I'm gonna call him CLG Doggo because I follow Counterlogic Gaming in H1. I'm gonna call him CLG Doggo. Now it's day 2. Alright, so you got the mail from Willie today that says he's got that fishing rod available. But you've already bought it from him. But thanks for telling me, Willie. And then this thing here about the landslide at the lake, this opens up the combat mines, which is really good for you too. And then Robin's letter apologizing about insulting your farm. And now we want to collect all these. As soon as you collect the first parsnip, you'll complete the quest. Getting started. I'm going to go ahead and cash that in. And then you're going to get this. It's a reach farming level 1 craft a scarecrow and build a coop. And just for the sake of it, I'm just going to get rid of that. Oh, I can't. I forgot. I need to pickaxe it out of the way. You might be wondering, Star, why the hell are you doing that? Just because, for the sake of argument. Like I said, if it glitches out like that, don't let it bother you, but I'd like to get rid of it. Until you're absolutely sure if you're not going to do a certain quest in the game or not, just save 1 parsnip. If you, whatever extra parsnips you have left over, get rid of them. Just take them over here, and well, actually, just take the silver one and drop it in here. We're gonna keep the rest because we're gonna go sell these to Pierre. All right. All right. So for now, I'm gonna put the parsnips out the end here, and I'm gonna go grab my axe and my pickaxe. I'm gonna take those back out. All right. Now we're going to go to town on the rest of this stuff here. Like I said, we're going to clear out stuff today. Today's tree chopping day. Our goal is to try to get 300 wood. I don't know if it's entirely possible. We may not have the energy for it. But, oh, let me switch these around so it makes it a little bit easier. It may not entirely be possible because of the energy limitation our character has, but we're going to go for it. Now we're going to show you a way to cheese your way through the trees too. Alright, so you notice how there's like different looking trees around here? So each type of tree is a slightly different one. Like I checked on the oak tree, they gave me acorns. This is a maple tree. You know, drop a little maple thingamabobble. A maple seed, hopefully. Oh good, dropped a couple. So far 50 wood. We're doing good. And just drop everything in here. Except for the, okay, yeah, I'm gonna keep those on in my inventory. Now what we want to do is try to chop some pine trees down, and I'll show you why. that for the hell of it. I need a pine tree. There we go, we got a pine cone. I'm going to show you why I wanted a pine tree. And you're going to rotate through the trees. You want to try to keep the number of seeds about the same so you can do this. Now we are going to take a break off of the tree chopping real quick. We have to go seed here and go pick up our potato seeds. We're going to focus on potato seeds now. Alright, let's chop some of these down. Oh, look, we got a wiggler. Ah. Alright. Now you notice we're almost out of energy already. You'd be like, oh no, Star, what are we going to do? Don't worry about it, guys. Okay, so the reason why I want these. Once you get one of each of these, pine cone, maple seed, and acorn, you can go in your crafting menu and create this field snack. You notice the field snack gives you 45 energy. So you can basically farm the trees for energy. Alright, so we're going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, we're going to get 20 potatoes. Oh, Star almost forgot. Parsnips. We're going to go get the, we're going to sell the parsnips. So we're going to get 20 potatoes, we're going to sell the parsnips, and then we're going to buy a backpack. The combination of all that together is going to make the game so much easier. And then this cutscene will happen. I'm going to skip it. Basically, he talks about the community center, and now you have the option. You can try to restore the community center, or if you go to Joja Mart offers memberships. And what happens is the mayor says, well, if somebody buys a Joja membership, I'm just going to tear it down. So you have a choice between restoring a community center or turning it into a Joja warehouse. For story purposes, there's a slight difference. For your purposes, the only difference really is doing a bunch of fetch quests or paying a lot of money to have certain repairs done in town. People typically like to restore the community center because it's more rewarding and it gives you extra goodies. But doing the Joja warehouse is actually a little bit faster. Alright, so buy the backpack, you walk up here, right click on them. Okay, so we need 20 potatoes, so we've only got 15 there, so we're just going to sell all of our parsnips, 630 gold. And I'm going to buy 20 potato seeds. Any extra money you have, just hold on to it. So even though I cashed in, and then you see you get this rat problem quest about the community center. We will go explore that later, not right now though. But yeah, I'm gonna go get the. We're gonna go back to the farm now. Like I said, we're gonna keep working on our stuff, but we're gonna plant all of our potatoes. The reason why I'm doing the potatoes is because they're worth more money and they give you a little bit more experience for your farming. And now we're collecting money for something completely different. And 20 potatoes is a good number. So like I said, if you've gotten this far, you're doing good, guys. Feel proud of yourselves. Like I said, we're going to water this. We're going to be almost out of energy, but like I said, that's not going to be a problem. We've got spring onions. And then we're going to chop more trees down. And then when we get to 300 wood, we're going to go grab the rest of the spring onions in the forest. Hopefully there'll be a couple more. And then we're going to go use that 300 wood to go fix the bridge on the beach and go pick up all this stuff over there. Yeah, you see how far my energy's got down. Like, it's almost empty. Like I said, that's not a problem. On top of the fact that we have that backpack, you see this second road that opened up here? So our backpack expanded, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna take the spring onions. So we're gonna munch on spring onions first. I'm gonna eat about, well, I'm gonna eat them until I get down to 12. Then I'll eat the field snack on top of it. That should give me enough energy to chop down the trees and eat. And then hopefully I'll get more tree seeds. That should be pretty close to it. There we go. We're at a good spot. Alright, so again, I want to start with the pine tree. So we'll find the pine tree. Because at the very least I want to get pine cones. And you won't get them every time, unfortunately, which is why we're carrying the spring onions in case the pine cones aren't being very cooperative. Like that. And so with the backpack too, this is so much easier because you don't have to go empty out your inventories often now. Yeah, some of the wood might fall into the water. Don't let it freak you out. It happens. I might end up having to eat more of my onions here because this is not going to be pine cones. Alright, we're gonna eat all 12 of the spring onions. I'm just gonna go ahead and just chow down on them. Because we need to get as much energy as we can. We don't have nearly 300 wood here. That's the plan. Like I said, you might not be able to do it. Unless you have a lot of extra food laying around. That's why we got lucky with the spring onions not having to use that many of them. Sometimes you end up having more than this, sometimes you end up with less. That's a solid amount of energy. Alright, back to work! This is really unfortunate with the pine cones. The pine cones just don't want to cooperate. This is very saddening. So you can go pretty much anywhere you want to on your farm for this. Is that a pine cone? Nope. Damn it. Oh, the pine trees are being stubborn. I may run out of energy here before I can complete this. I am kind of sad here. Okay, I am very sad. Alright, so we can't chop anything else today. At least not right now. If I chop anything else, I'll get exhausted. You don't ever want to exhaust yourself. You move around at a snail's pace. And pretty much can't do anything. Can't even swing your scythe after that. Alright, so I'm just going to walk through and we're going to just clean up some of these weeds. Because I don't need energy for that. The reason why the scythe doesn't count for energy is because it's considered a weapon. And weapons, well, if weapons used up stamina, you'd be dead before you could do anything, so. Alright, so we're going to put all this away. Oh, we made it! We got 300 wood! Oh crap, we did it! I didn't think we were going to do it. Awesome! Yay! Alright, so 300 wood, that's good. That's excellent. But we do need more energy though. So if I do find some spring onions, I'm gonna have to eat one or two of them. Because I want to make sure I can swing my hoe at least. Oh wow, I didn't think we had the wood. That's awesome. That's actually completely freaking awesome. Alright, so yeah, at this point, Friday, about this time of day here, 6 p.m., I would have. That's usually a good stopping point anyway. Um, well, the other thing too, I can walk around the forest real quick and see if I can find like a horseradish or something. Oh, never mind. There we go. Okay, I got one with the gold star there, so I'm going to eat that one because that's going to give me 23 energy instead of the usual 12 that it gives. And there we go. I'm fine now. I have enough energy to do what I need to do, which is just to swing my hoe a couple of times. Alright, now we're going to run to the beach real quick. And then there's one last thing we're going to do. We'll have just enough time to do it, but it'll be dark by the time we get back to the farm. Because we're going to be running around in circles in the valley here. Remember, we have plenty of inventory space, so don't forget to check trash cans on your way through. Check the beach, see if there's anything laying around. You may not necessarily find anything every day, but it's a good idea to just walk around real quick. Okay. Right click on that. 300 pieces of wood, yep. And there we go. Now we can access the tide pools. Library book, excellent. But this is why we want this. The corals. And the rest of the stuff that's over here, but mainly the corals there, especially here. If you happen to get it by Friday, this is why you want to do it on Friday. Because before the RNG resets over here, you can pick up all these goodies. And these corals are worth an amazing amount of money. But in fact, you don't have to do anything but collect them. So, gold coral, silver coral, 3 regular ones, the urchin, and the oyster. That's all money right there, baby. I like to check my quest thing just to make sure I didn't forget anything. Alright. Now we're going to walk back up to my box over here by the lake. And do this only if you have to. Like, what I'm doing is I'm going to go back and collect some of those goodies I left in there. I want to take them back to the farm because especially now that I got the backpack, it's actually really easy to carry all the extra stuff back with me. But we're going to go and collect this first. So what I want is I want all my artifacts. I want my gemstone. I'm going to take both skeleton things with me. I'm going to take all of my materials. And I'm going to leave everything else. See, I've only got 2 spaces left now, so I want to leave 2 spaces. But yeah, I'm going to carry all that stuff back with me to the farm because tomorrow I'm going to turn in stuff. So this is what they cleared up here. They cleared up this bridge over here. So you're able to access this area. There's not much back here, just a couple of trees and maybe a forageable or 2 sometimes. But it's a good idea to check back here. But the most important thing is that cave that's there, the mines. Well, the Adventurers Guild too, but the mines is generally the most important thing because now you can access this to start working on collecting other stuff. And he says he's Marlin, the head of the Adventurers Guild. He's looking at the mine shaft. He says might be some stuff down there along with some good metal ore. And he gives you a sword, a weapon. Now, the sword and the scythe work pretty much the same way. The only difference with the scythe is the scythe can cut grass and turn it into animal food. So you generally don't want to use the sword to do that. You just want to use the scythe for it. But otherwise, they function just the same. They'll cut weeds and cut up other stuff and won't use any energy in the process. But the sword you'll want to use to fight monsters with because the scythe doesn't hurt. It only does like 1 or 2 points of damage, whereas your sword will do 2 to 5. Like I said, they both function the same way otherwise. And you should be right around 11:30 here. I'm going to put the sword in here for now and put 1 skeleton. Put that. Put that. Put that. Put that. And then all of my materials. Then my spring onions, because I don't want to sell those. And let's see, is there anything else? I can grab a couple of acorns. If you have extra acorns, do this too. Just try to keep 2 or 3 of them in your box. So I'll take the extra acorns I have, and we're going to sell all these. And give us a little bit more money. I'm keeping one of the skeleton tails for a reason. I guess that's an artifact. Say hi to the doggo, give him some love, and go to sleep. So we got level 1 farming. We need to craft the scarecrow for sure, so thankfully we can do that now. Fertilizer is actually a nice little thing we can do that will help us out with plants. And I'll actually show you the usefulness behind that once we get some more space. Excuse me. Level 2 foraging, that's actually really good. Less energy on the axe. And all the money, all the other money we got, which amounts up to about 840 gold. That's not bad. Say hi to the doggo again. Clear and sunny tomorrow. Spirits are kind of neutral today. Alright, so now what we're going to do today is we're going to start the mines. In order to do the mines, though, you really have to have a lot of... dang it, did it again. Oh well. Alright, Mom sent cookies. Now, if you're a female, Dad will send you money instead, so... cookies are going to be handy, though. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'm going to rearrange my inventory. We're going to take our sword. We're going to take our pickaxe. We're going to take our hoe. We're going to take our cookies. And then I'm going to go chop up another tree or two because I need the... Here, I'll show you what I meant about the sword. See? Works exactly the way the scythe does. Leave and cut the grass, but you don't want to do that. Alright. Alright, so I need to chop down enough trees to get another 50 wood because we have to make another box. You can't really tell because of the way I'm still burning energy like crazy, cutting the trees down, but it is taking less energy to cut these trees down. Alright, and we got 50 wood, so craft a box. Yeah, you'll notice I craft a lot of boxes in this game. Dump all that in there, dump that back in there. We're going to take all of these. We want those, and then I'm going to take the doll. We're going to take whatever artifacts we found so far. You might only have one, you might not have any, or you might be lucky like me and have 6 of them. Holy crap. Alright. Equip our sword so if we accidentally hit swing that we won't lose our energy. And then we're going to run away. Now the cookies are really nice that they come today because you probably actually need the energy. But I'm going to run down here and grab the spring onions here. Now the reason why I didn't take the ones from the farm is because I want to leave some on the farm. I'm hoping there's going to be enough up down here to do what I need to do. Otherwise I may end up having to run back to the farm to grab the rest. I'm going to hope I'm lucky here and have some to grab. Ew, let me get 4. That's not going to be good. That's actually kind of cruddy. Alright, so it looks like I am going to have to run back to the farm and grab the other spring onions because I can't live on 4 spring onions. At least not for what I got to do today. I technically could, but I'm not going to... I don't have enough algae. I have the chub. You know what? I'm not going to waste a trip. I can take the chub with me. I've got that box up there by the lake. See, that's why you want to keep boxes in various places and have like store items and be a pack rat because for situations like this, where you're trying to decide on what you need to do. But the fact that I remembered I had some plain chub up there, and I've got a piece of algae, I'm going to have food after all. Alright, so when you walk into the museum because you've got artifacts, Gunther's going to give you a spiel. He's like, hey, you got artifacts. If you want to, you can turn them in to help us out. We could use some stuff. And you right-click and hit Donate Museum. Anything that you have that's brand new will be highlighted. Now, because I have so many, I'm going to trigger a reward right away. Now, the first time you give him something, he'll give you money. Cash in if you want to, otherwise you don't. Explore the mine, that's from talking to Marlin. He says reach level 5 in the mine. So if you right-click Gunther here, he's going to give you cauliflower seeds. Take those. If you happen to have 5 artifacts, make sure you take those. They will come in supremely handy. Penny's right there. She's probably going to yell at me. Yep. And that's what happens when you dig up a trash can in front of somebody. There, you go, ew, it's gross. Why are you digging up a trash can? Most of them... Oh, let's see. Can I actually reach that? Yeah, there's a little secret right here, but I can't reach that. I'll explain that one later. PogChamp! Alright, so we're gonna... I'm gonna go check the quest board real quick, too, just to see if there's any quests. Yep, there's a quest here. Hopefully it's something good. I could really use a parsnip. I have 1 left at the farm. So, do I want to accept it, though? I'm saving the parsnip for something else. Well, the reason why I'm saving the parsnip is because of the community center. That's why, because you need 1 of each of your crops. I could always plant more parsnips, though. I just have to buy more parsnip seeds and just plant a few more, and I'll have the ones I need. Besides, I want to show you guys something anyway, so I'll go ahead and accept it. And like I said, you have to either give it to him the day you accept it or the day after, so I'll give it to her tomorrow. I have 1 parsnip, so it'll be easy. And I'll buy more parsnip seeds tomorrow, because I want to plant them. I want to show you something about that fertilizer. Alrighty. So we're about 12 o'clock. You should be about 12 o'clock when you get up here. Alright, so yeah, take the algae, take 3 chub. I gotta leave 1 chub in here. Now, here's the thing. We picked up this weapon, okay? Now, this weapon is extremely powerful, but the problem is it's a very short attack area. And it's up to you. I'll show you the difference, okay? So this is the sword. Nice wide arc. This is the daggers. Just right in front of you. So, even though it's extremely powerful, you may not want to use it. And plus, you can't chop weeds with it. So, now if you want to be really crazy, you can take both of them. Like, I'm actually going to be really crazy, and I'm going to take both of them. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Okay. And, alright, I'm going to eat the silver onion first. Because that's worth more energy. I'll eat the algae next. I'm going to put the chub here, the spring onion there. Alright. I'm going to take the dagger with me just because I happen to have the damn thing. And, it's going to be awesome. Alright, so the box, I'm going to put it here because this is a good spot for it. Again, paint it bright color. We will use it eventually. Now, this is an elevator. It doesn't work. Because in order to use it, we have to make level 5. Alright, so now the mines, this is where your pickaxe comes in handy. Don't break the big stuff and don't break the gray rocks. Just focus on the regular rocks right now because your energy is at a premium. Our goal is to get to level 5 as fast as we can. But if you run into these are coppers. Take them. And generally speaking, you do probably want to explore a little bit. Just in case there's more copper laying around somewhere. But like I said, don't break more than you have to because you use up a lot of energy because your mining skill is very, very weak still. So, like I said, my mining is level 0 still. Hey, look at that. Fishing's at level 4, foraging's 2, farming's level 1, but mining and combat are 0. Combat you'll get from swinging your sword and killing monsters. So. But we're gonna... Alright. Now, these bugs here, you want to kill them. So make sure you kill them because, one, they're easy, and two, they drop bug meat a good percent of the time. And bug meat is very valuable to you. Alright. This is why I brought the dagger. If you're good enough with the dagger, you can kill things because most of the daggers are actually pretty strong. That's the only reason why I brought that one, because it's so freaking overpowered compared to the sword. That I can, like, 1 or 2 shot the slimes because they're a real pain in the butt. There you go, bug meat. Oh yeah, definitely pick these up to the quartzes. Yeah, we got a lot of copper. Copper takes a few whacks, so that's why you want to try to conserve your energy as best as you can. And these barrels here it's like a mini treasure room. You see how much? Why I brought the dagger? Like, I said it takes way too many hits with the sword. I'm so lucky I got that trident, dude. That's like so overpowered. And he said you want to. Oh yeah, and then the guys right here. The crabs. Nice. He actually gave me a crab. The crabs are really nice too. God, this is so overpowered, man. I can't believe this. I feel like I'm cheating. I feel like I'm cheating so hard right now. I'm not cheating, it's just RNG was real nice to me about a weapon, dude. Alright, level 5. So level 5, getting to level 5 is actually really, really good considering the time of day it is. The RNG's been really nice to me about the ladders. I'm saving so much time because of this freaking dagger. Oh my god, what? What is up with this RNG, dude? That artifact right there is exceedingly rare, too, by the way. Wow. Okay, the RNG table's just like completely flipped on me. Alright, so I'm getting kind of weak. My energy level's getting a little bit low. I'm still trying to find a ladder here. Okay, ladder. Let's see if there's any coppers over here. Nope. Okay, we're gonna eat Mom's cookies. See, Mom's cookies are really nice energy boost. Alright, so we might... Wow, and I get an instant ladder there. Go ahead and take my dagger and just end his existence. Copper! I'm doing way good right now. You normally will not be going this fast through the mines. I'm just being exceedingly lucky now. Yeah, there's a possibility this will happen in your game. If you can make it to level 10 on your first day, go for it. Please go for it. But at least make level 5. But if you can make level 10, go for it. Okay, so I'm focusing on copper right now. You do want to collect stone. Like, you want to click on the stone and get the experience for the mining, but go for the copper first. Oh, crud. And you see that star with the slime with the star on its head? That's actually a rare slime too. Oh, what did he drop? He dropped the carving knife. See, now this is the type of weapon you normally would have. See, this dagger, the carving knife, it's weaker than the sword. But nice thing about the weapons and equipment you find here, you can sell these to Marlin eventually. Oh wow, he dropped me a carving knife. That's pretty cool. So I got another kind of semi-rare weapon. The weapons that the slimes drop are completely random. Like, sometimes they'll drop you rings or boots or sneakers or... Whoa! That is pretty freaky, dude. Now, if you can't make level 10, you're going to have to replay level 6 through whatever over again, so that's why you want to try to do the groups of 5. And try not to waste your hits. Now, you notice that little red box that shows up when I like point on something? That's the tool hitbox that you selected. It helps you aim. I mean, I know how to do this without it, but it's really useful, and even experienced players still use it. Alright, eat my spring onions. Yeah, it's 6 o'clock, so I might try for level 10. I'm really seriously going to try for But it takes a lot of energy to go through here, so don't get me wrong. I might not make it. This might eat up all my energy just trying to find a way out now. Oh, there it goes. And sometimes you'll find a ladder just like that. Alright. Yeah, this is why it takes so long with the sword, because like I said, it only does like a couple damage each. And then sometimes the slimes will poison you. Now your goal is to try to get as much copper as possible. You need lots and lots of metal in the game. Alright. This might be the last level depending on how well I do here. Can I do this with the dagger? Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Oh. Alright, so with the dagger I can at least break those. I couldn't remember. Alright, so you see how my energy levels get really low? Level 9 is going to be a test. Oh, we got a geode. Now the first time you find a geode like this, it's going to do this, and it tells you about the blacksmith. So it says, yeah, you need to go visit your blacksmith now. I'm running out of energy. I'm not going to make it. Oh, and just when I thought I wasn't going to make it, look what pops up. Ooh, I'm not going to make it. Okay. Well, one of a couple things is going to happen here. When I hit level 9, I'm either going to cry or I'll make it. If you're close like this, the slimes will sometimes drop algae, so try to kill them first. Or, if you break open a box, you get cave carrots like I just did. If you get lucky like that with the cave carrots, you're saved. Salvation! They're good energy, they're 30 each, so I'm gonna eat them both. 60 energy. I might actually make it now. Oh, look at this. I didn't even need to worry about it. Another crab? Are you kidding me? This is nuts. Alrighty. Oh look, these are monsters too. They're like little Pokemon, almost, like Diglets. Alright, and my reward for level 10 is a pair of boots. So the pair of boots is good, and it's 10 o'clock too, it's really good. Now you should be leaving like right around 10 o'clock. So the fact that I made 10 o'clock is actually really, really nice. So we're going to equip the boots on our feet. Alright, so this is the end of part 2 of my video series on starting out Stardew Valley. I appreciate everybody for watching up to this point. We'll pick up from exactly this screen on part 3. For everyone on Twitch, just hang out a moment and it'll pick up where I make the edits.